Hey there, Walt here from WaltInPA, deep in the heart of Ole, Pennsylvania. I was out for a ride. I stopped to get gas, and then I wasn't quite sure where I wanted to go. And since I was about halfway to the drive... This is going to be interesting. I've got the Cena interrupting me with directions as I'm trying to talk to you.
Hello, this is Saddlebag 73 in sunny Cornwall in the UK, and you're watching WaltInPA. Enjoy the ride.
I'm about halfway to the Dreibelbis Station Covered Bridge, which is a covered bridge that was recently rebuilt from the ground up. It's a beautiful bridge. And I thought, well, you know, since I'm halfway here, maybe I'll just ride up there. I've got nowhere else to go, and it's a place I haven't been in a while. In fact, I was there in November, and I know that I was there in November because I still have the footage to edit. It is one of the many videos on my embarrassingly large backlog that I need to get through. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with that video. I did start the editing process, but I needed to get something edited a bit quicker. Maybe I'll take some of that old footage, blend it with some of this new footage. That would be kind of cool. You know what? Maybe we'll do that. Huh. Unexpected upsides of visiting the same places on multiple occasions. You know, that original video, that was probably the second intended series that I recorded. So I recorded the whole ride out there as one long trip, only I managed to get lost along the way. I took the wrong way. I had to stop and check the map for directions to get back on course. So it ran a bit longer than I was expecting, and I was trying to make it split into manageable pieces for, you know, the ride to Dreibelbis Covered Bridge, part 1, part 2, and part 3, and however it worked out. And after I got done editing Walt's epic journey to nowhere in particular, I am dead inside when it comes to multi-part series. I really don't want to do another one, at least not yet. It's that whole epic 13-part video is still fresh in my mind. So I kind of like the idea of kind of scrapping the ride to the bridge and then only using the footage from the bridge. So I think that's what we're gonna do. I don't know if I told you any particulars in that video. I can't remember, it's been so long. I don't remember whether it was like late 2019 or whether the project was started in 2020. The Dreibelbis Station Covered Bridge was set to be overhauled, and when I read this information I thought maybe it just meant that the facade was going to be fixed. You know, they were going to replace the siding and the roof and make it look pretty. But the fact of the matter is, it's practically a brand new bridge. They took it completely out. They have a progress video on their website, which is really, really cool. Seeing it go along in stages, you know, where they take down the covering and then they lift the bridge out of the creek, and then they put new forms in the creek so that they could create new supports. It's just the whole process was really cool. But the only thing that they kept from the original bridge was the burr truss system inside. It's like a big arch beam on either side of the bridge, and it helps carry the load. That was taken over to a place in Lancaster, and it was revitalized or refurbished, kind of brought back to life. And then they took the old heart and put it into a new bridge. So, you know, this bridge has got new steel to support it. It's running into new stonework, new concrete. foundation, it's got a new deck, it's got a new enclosure, a new roof, new siding, new everything with the exception of the burr truss inside, which looks beautiful, all said and done. The last time I came up here, it was nice because the road was closed and they were directing traffic over I think it was a closed bridge just past the covered bridge. I wound up going around the sign and coming up here anyway. It was great. I could park right along the street. I didn't have to worry about anyone zipping through in a car. It was nice. And it doesn't look like I have that luxury this time. So if you're not familiar with Moto Mengy, you should be. He's another Pennsylvania motovlogger, and he does something a little bit different than a lot of the other motovloggers, at least that I watch, in that he does road spotlights where he'll take a road like this one, Route 143, 140, is it 143, 145? Whatever route we're on right now, he'll take something like this and he'll ride it from one end to the other, and he'll pretty much chronicle it for you so that you can watch his videos back and see if it's an awesome motorcycle road that you'd want to take. And what he does is really good. You know, he'll pull on the side of the screen, he'll throw up information about what the road, you know, what road he's crossing or what road he's on, and if he goes from one road to another, he'll put that information on there. And then he introduced the drone into his video recently, so we should start to see more of that. I don't know if you'll see much of that on the road spotlight, not unless he pulls off somewhere to kind of get like a broad overview from the sky. But again, he does some really cool stuff. I know he has a video on this bridge. He's mentioned it before. I don't know if he's posted it yet. Sometimes it's tough, you know, I'll go one place and then Moto Mengy will go to the same place, and then we both get a backlog of video, so it's like you never know what's going to be posted when. So I know he's got a video somewhere of this bridge, and now I'm going to have 2 videos of this bridge. $143. But good guy. He does really good content. There she blows. The Dreibelbis Station Covered Bridge. Freshly built at the end of... Well, it's built in 2020. Squirrel. So again, freshly built, really, really cool place. Really cool bridge. Hi there, Walt here from WaltInPA, taking a walk through what appears to be the brand spanking new the Dreibelbis Station Bridge. Yeah, looks like someone already did a burnout on the bridge. So, I was watching a video recently from BCTV, which is like Berks County Television, and they talked about the restoration of this bridge. Now, I thought that they just replaced the upper section, you know, the covered structure, but based on that video, there was basically a video slideshow of everything that had been done to the bridge, and it's effectively brand new. They brought in a crane. They took this bridge out of here altogether, and basically just rebuilt the thing. So one of the cool things about this bridge, as I said, they pretty much tore this whole thing apart. They poured in new concrete structures under here, like a foundation. Can see here. So they poured in a new foundation. They put in these new steel beams that run clear across for support. This is all stone cladding on the outside. It's like a fascia. I guess to give it that aged original old-timey stone look. The cool thing that I learned in the video, which I'm just seeing now, is the burr arch truss system is what gives this bridge a lot of support. I mean, in addition to the steel, obviously. But I never realized that the wood, the arch truss, extended down below the bridge and tied into the foundation. So I guess that big sweeping arch runs underneath the deck and picks up the load. I mean, I'm no engineer, but that seems really cool. The arch trusses, from what I understand, they were sent out to a company in Lancaster to be rebuilt or salvaged and brought back to life. You can see the original next to the new. And then it looks like instead of metal fasteners, they've got pegs and wedges in different places. So I mean, it's super cool to see that they kept as much of it original as possible. I mean, obviously it's new. It's new material, but I really appreciate the old style construction methods. Bridge Gangst Life. Bridge Gangsters, kind of like the Amish Mafia. I guess we got kids roving around all kinds of mean in Berks County, in Lenhartsville. Very cool bridge. I'm really glad I came out here to check it out. Now to see if I can get myself a picture of the bike.